Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, I'm so ready to play computer games. I'm sipping a computer and I have a can of soda. I'm ready to play computer game record with my friends and you're watching the GSG Dev stream. Hello everybody, it is Thursday, the 8th of May, and today we are playing Rogue Core, the upcoming computer game by Studio Ghost Ship Games, which is in fact us, baby. This is GSG Weekly Dev stream, and we are here to answer your questions about Rogue Core, to field your complaints, to soothe what ails you, and to comfort your visions of an uncertain future here on the stream. But most importantly, we're here to play computer games. Hey, my name is GSG Aaron, Marketing Manager at Ghost Ship Games. Joining me together on this stream are my twin brothers, GSG Mark, Video Producer at Ghost Ship Games. Hello, Mark.
What's up, guys?
And Community Manager, GSG Jacob.
You can call me Triple Aaron.
And fourth on the stream is Grammy-nominated recording artist known from the Toy Story soundtrack, Randy Newman. Hey guys, you can't wait to play Rogue Core today with you. Wow, Randy, it's crazy you could join us today. Yeah,
Get in the fucking pod.
But didn't expect to get a key. Yeah, no, that's crazy, Randy. I also thought you would just talk like a normal guy when you weren't, saying, nope, it's something, just always done it like this. Okay, Randy, well, we're going to get you back to bed, but thanks for joining us. Okay, you guys, you take a friend around there, have fun playing on this stream. And with Randy out of the pod, we have now got space for a random named Mystic Angels, which was, funnily enough, my middle school nickname. But
I left.
Just get in the fucking pod.
And they're gone.
What you get?
Okay.
Hey, Dom is joining. That's
Tom, did you use your magic moderator powers to kick them?
We have Thom.
Get in
Our
the
resident
pod.
moderator.
Get in the pod. This is not the fun gameplay. The fun gameplay happens down there.
Wait, we have two spotters. Swap class right now, Tom.
Yeah, Tom, you better
okay.
just
You know what?
Tom.
Tom. Please, Tom. Please, Tom.
Parrot.
Thom, go get that bird. Go get your bird.
We're ready to go.
Great.
We're ready to go.
Great. We've got the bird. We got a number of folks over in Lechet asking, hey, what about, can I get a key? No, we already sent the keys out. So if you didn't get in this round of the playtest, sorry, better luck next time, baby. We'll be doing more playtests with more keys going out. So, sorry, no, we're not just going to hand them out. And people asking about some friend invites and stuff. We tried out the Steam beta function that allowed it, so like if you got access, you could basically get a +1. But because it is a experimental beta type thing, it is working wicka inconsistently. So it didn't really work for everyone. We've looked into it. It's really nothing we can do from our end about it. It's just well, they call it a beta for a reason, folks.
Yeah.
Much like they call this a closed alpha for a reason.
It was pretty much set up to send out or let people invite if they access the beta within like a certain day, and that day's gone.
Yeah, and honestly, I also think it's worth reiterating that we're not letting people in based on their playtime of the original Deep Rock Galactic, the video game.
We're letting them in based on their height.
Yeah.
And it's the shortest people that get in first.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. No, but seriously though, it's all completely random. So if you didn't get in, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we
Let's
can
hope you
only
get in next
like
time.
select regions. That's all the Steam lets us do. It doesn't let us look at data or something. So this is fun. This is what's
I mean, one of the biggest things we took from Deep Rock Galactic is that people's favorite part of the game is the loading screen. So we took that to heart, and with Rogue Core, made it so that you actually have a really fun chance of getting a loading screen that never ends. So that's really cool. And
I
can't
can't believe I paid $0 for this.
What's happening?
I'm gonna
look at Tom like
shuffle
using
in
the
Tom.
loading screen chat feature.
On my screen, Tom and you are still loading, Jacob.
Yeah, but I'm over here. All right, you're not here today, man.
So this is an important part of the game because normally you couldn't type in the loading screen, and again, because people love the loading screen so much, one of the big things
Tom,
they
please
requested
leave.
was
Just to see if we progress. We'll go back in the rig. Maybe.
And we've got this chat, so now that you can talk about how cool it is that you're in the loading screen and you make introductions, and it's important that you know your teammates well. So you're going to be hard locked into 60 minutes of loading screen while you can make introductions. And, oh, Tom's gone. What if that fixes it?
I just pressed pause to get Tom to leave. Now we can go. Okay, it's still broken.
Or we could go, in theory. But Jacob, I'm not quite done with enjoying this loading screen.
Okay,
this,
yeah, fine. I'll
This image of a planet. What could it be? Is it a close-up of a raisin? Is it perhaps a hardened scab viewed through a microscope? Many options are available when
I think
we delve
it's
into
the scalp of me after not showering for a week.
It's
Yeah,
actually
actually-
Where's Wally, the mini game. This loading screen.
Do you have Where's Waldo? And no, it's Finn Holger.
I wish
right?
Mike was here to comment on it. I think he has a lot of profound things to say about this loading screen in particular.
Mike stepped out for cigarettes. He'll be back.
Oh,
To everyone just joining the chat, welcome. You are watching the GSG Dev
Loading screen.
We stream twice a week where we show off our perfect, flawless games that never get stuck on loading screens. And sorry, Jacob.
and we're loading.
yeah, I
Now it worked for us.
okay, I'm just gonna mute you guys because you're not gonna be in the same game as me all of a sudden.
I'm aborting the mission.
Ooh, perfect.
Oh, thanks, Mark. That's a very.
Mark, did you abort the mission?
Yeah.
Every mission is a gift, Mark. How could you?
I mean, then you get 2 gifts today.
All right, well, we try again. Jacob, do you host and we join you?
Yeah, then we're doing Facility 1, but maybe we.
No.
Boring. One. Whatever.
Let's just try again. Join me.
All right, we'll try one.
All right. The
Everyone get
issue
on
here
Mark.
is clearly Mark.
Everyone pile on top
We'll
of Mark.
see.
Everyone
Fresh
piles again.
Zubel over on YouTube asks, are the original 4 classes in Rogue Core? No! You'll be playing as Reclaimers this time around, and you'll be playing as either the Spotter, the Slicer, the Guardian, or the
Crazy
Falconer,
bird lady.
with more characters coming in the future.
Get in, Tom. Get in, Tom.
let's
We're
try it.
leaving
Let's try it.
now.
Get inside the...
Tom, you're late. Tom, you're late.
You're not allowed in town. Get out of here.
Get out of my treehouse.
The Ashman682 says, will there be a special resource in Rogue Core like the Error Cube in DRG? Not planned yet, but there's cameras that you can collect. That's something to collect that you can do. Now I'm not loading.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Lil Boy Siki is saying, Ghost Ship Games, give me a rogue key and my life is yours. Sorry, dude, we only take legal tender. And things of value.
We're not going to do it. If you send us gems and diamonds, we still won't do it, but we will scam you.
Yeah, it's a really funny coincidence that Mark is the only one hasn't happened to, right?
I load all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's suspicious. Highly suspicious, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Does anyone else want to host?
Yeah, we'll try it. I'm about to reload and...
No, it works now. It's
we're
fine.
in the game now.
What the fuck? Guys?
Hey, what if you could
I'm
rejoin?
boring again.
What if you could rejoin?
This is what you're missing out on, chat.
Yeah. Alpha
Peak
testing is
gameplay.
so much fun. It's kind of like you're working in QA, right, Mark? Just like doing the same thing over and over and over and over again until someone pays you and they fix the thing in the game.
Yeah.
Are you tired of watching Twitch streamers play games that work? Tune into the GSG Weekly Dev Stream when we play
I'm
fucked
thinking
up
Aaron
games that
might
break
have been
down.
able to rejoin. But that's, are you coming back into it, Aaron?
I thought you guys were joining mine.
Okay, yeah, screw you, Mark.
We're keeping it real.
Alright,
We're being
let's join Aaron.
vulnerable and open by showing you a
All
game
my
that
homies are joining Aaron.
doesn't work like it should.
Do you have Facility
Oh.
3 missions?
It did, yeah. Yeah. Should
Nice.
I do it? Should I do it?
Yeah.
that's
Let's do
what we're
let's do
doing.
Facility 3.
Come on.
Are we bad enough, dudes, to do Facility 3?
Hey, what's
And
Tom?
for the people that
Oh,
don't know,
shit, how
what's
do
the
we-
difference
Tom,
between...
Can Tom even
what?
get here now? Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh shit.
No,
It's on
oh,
its
shit,
way.
I fell.
Alright. Well, let's just start it.
Let's go.
For the people that don't know, what are the differences between Facility 1, 2, and 3, Jacob? Go.
Facility 2 has 1 more stage and more monsters, and Facility 3 has 2 more stages and more monsters.
So you're telling me
it's a
there's
higher
more
difficulty and a
possibility
longer
for
run.
cool upgrades? Oh!
Oh, great! Now it's Mark and Tom. I blame Aaron.
This is fun, man. I mean, it's just like, this is what, to me, the game is all about. Like, I just love... What
Yeah.
if...
Did you guys Elder 4 last time?
I did last time, yeah.
Okay, I'll Elder 4.
Try see if you can rejoin.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So we'll stick in the mission, and then you can join in.
Yeah.
Is the Falconer Dwarf female? Yes, she is. Okay,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, so the voices currently are placeholder style, at least for the Falconeer. I think that we're kind of looking at, we've gotten so far some feedback on people interested in sort of a somewhat more distinct voice for the Reclaimers. And
Oh, Tom is coming.
Tom's here.
Okay,
what
am
about
I
Mark?
joining too?
Perhaps. We'll see. Is it loading, or doing the... Oh,
It is.
Tom's here.
Looks like it's loading.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
We're so back,
Take that.
baby.
If only we'd done it the first time I said it. And we'd
We
save,
beat
like,
the
5
metagame,
minutes.
which is the game intending to keep us from playing.
Okay, wait. I can't really control my character.
Let's go get a gun before Mark gets here.
What do you
This
mean,
is
Mark?
super. I'm controlling my my what? This is super strange.
What's
I'm controlling my camera by clicking and dragging. This is not nice. Wait, Tom, is this also happening for you? And I have a cursor on my screen. Oh wait, okay, never mind. Works now. Just had to press escape.
Wow, Mark.
You got alt tab? Okay.
Yeah,
that
Mark
works.
was just out of...
That was so strange.
Mark,
that,
the thing you just experienced is called Windows.
You've heard of first-person shooters and third-person shooters, but Roadcore is the first second-person shooter to hit the market. All right, we are in it. We're good. We're so back.
Godless Hope. That's me after the lunch today.
It's me every time I'm trying to load. Somebody says every class should have a different voice actor. That's not going to happen, but we'll just figure out a different thing. Ooh, what do we want? Ah, fuck. Last pick. Fuck! Fuck me! Fuck!
Yeah. Aren't Jesus didn't bless us with these ones?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's start over.
Oh.
Ah, interesting. Mark.
So
Don't
now,
forget about
Mark, now this is the game mechanic we call blood depth. So now you owe Aaron your life, basically.
that. Oh,
And-
and I got the goods.
Turbo zipline ride speed. Sick.
I'm gonna take the bad zip line.
Real Spakoo says, question, there were like 6 seats in the drop pod. Does that mean 6 players? I don't know where you're getting that from, baby, but there's 4 seats. It's a
It just
4-player
means
game.
that some of the dwarves have bigger butts, I think.
Maybe I should go for a melee build with these drills. Nah. I'll take the flare gun.
Oh, fuck, I should have done that.
Oh shit, with double flare gun now. I should have picked something else then.
And I bet we're gonna spend the entire game in darkness anyway.
What about grappling hooks? Do they exist in Roadcore? Actually, yesterday I found a legendary grappling hook, which increased my movement speed like crazy.
Used it twice or something.
Yeah, I didn't use it much. But yeah, they do exist, but you get them in. You can't get them in the first crate,
Disable those tips.
as far as I know. Oh, there's a workbench here.
For the fucking legendary workbench, man.
I don't want that.
Will the game UI be in English only?
Where's the tutorial? Where's the...
Yes, we won't localize the game until
Oh, there.
maybe sometime in early access. Uh-oh, I'm hearing the
It's for you, Mark.
Rizok dudes. Yeah.
Every time I hear Krizak, I think of, like, sometimes when, like, Snoop Dogg will say Pizimp instead of Pimp. I think of that. Just a glimpse into my twisted mind. People ask, when will the next round of keys be sent out? We do not know. We are not that organized of a company. We are not sure. But probably at some point in the future, I can guess.
Oh, that's a great box down here.
A Gornade?
Yeah, where's the
Yeah,
Where's the Gornades?
where's the workbench?
workbench thing? Oh,
Walk bench?
right here.
Oh,
Just
I don't know who's
in the
talking.
box.
It's up here, Jacob.
Okay,
Here's the
please-
workbench.
Please point.
Is there already specs required for this game? No, Pink Shark. We haven't done any like formal testing on the specs. Although you should probably expect the minimum requirements of this game to be that of the recommended specs for TRG.
And you
Oh my
will
God.
need a computer. Oh. Oh,
Okay,
goody.
Maybe that was
I
not-
have Shukov, so I need something something crazy.
I think
I
that
got
was
the ionized for the shotgun. It's shotgun.
I think that was a
I
bad
have-
choice for me actually
I
with the
have-
M1000.
Yeah,
just realized.
but you're like a lizard brain. Just pick the nicest color.
Yeah.
Hey Tom, you should take this one. Tom, you
pretty
should.
nice,
Tom, you
though.
should. Tom, I'm bullying you. You should. Okay, no.
This gun is also pretty
what's
cool.
good? Oh, I need this.
Yoda says, "Does the Guardian special push attack knock back teammates?" No,
Or this.
it doesn't. It does not.
Give it to me.
Moshigi Tekijon, which is perhaps a dish, a delicious dish, says instead of different voice actors, there should be class-specific voice lines. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have that regardless. So, oh, don't worry.
You sort of have that in DRG too.
Yeah. 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 Cringe P156 says, "Which weapon do you guys like most in the game so far?" Hammercaster, I think, is my favorite. I think so far feels, I mostly just because it's. I think a part of it is probably just because
That's
it's
a lot of
new,
ammo
but it
here,
also
that's
does
crazy.
feel crazy ammo.
I
just
still to
does
this day haven't tried the Hammercaster since it was free work.
Yeah, it's not good, Mark. You should let me have it.
Yeah, no, it's not like I like it because I'm dumb.
Yeah.
But like a smart guy like you, I think wouldn't like it. So
Yeah.
I don't.
It's
I mean,
it's
if you
a
see
it's
it,
a small brain weapon.
Mm.
These are all familiar, so
we know these. We should get some more grenades. That'd be cool.
By the highest order, this is my
Asache
always
1297 says,
always go lure.
they say, will abilities or power-ups be getting pretty crazy, or is it kept more grounded? We're getting crazy, man. If you know what we were doing with these abilities, you would lose your motherfucking mind. I don't know. I mean, they can be. There's, I would say, it depends. Some of them are pretty regular style, and then some of them are freaking crazy, like the Joker, baby.
Yeah, I think you could like if you stack some of them, it can go pretty nuts.
Yeah.
I think there's some like you can get like an extra jump, and there's also jetty boots. Actually, you can get. I got those the other day, and then there's like a very rare special ability called what's called heavy landing,
Yeah.
where depending on like how fast you fall down, you deal out damage when you land. You can do some pretty fun stuff with that.
Yeah. To everyone chatting in the chat, typing in Russian or another language in Cyrillic, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. None of us speak that, so we will not be able to answer it. But glad you are watching and rock and stone.
Yeah, buy a boost
Real
up here.
Spaku says, "Does Omega replace mission control?" Yes, Omega does. Because we're in the ground, so there's no way for mission control's radar to reach us down here. So DRG management has seen fit to equip you with a helpful AI assistant, much like Clippy.
It's a really bad cell reception down here.
It's like dog shit.
Going
Wi-Fi
through a
down
tunnel.
here. Hear this, reclaimers.
Did we open the cargo bay, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then we deposited it.
Wait,
Somebody
should we
asked,
just press the
will
button
it-
then?
Yeah, let's do it.
What about
somebody
like, the
asking-
rest of the things in the cave? Mark?
Is there more of the cave?
I don't know.
Is there more?
I just know that Mark doesn't check before he says stuff like that. So
I like Mark's confidence.
I mean, yeah, that's good.
Ouch.
Yeah, let's. Okay, that's.
Is there more cave, or is this all the
I don't
cave that we got?
I just don't
Somebody
feel
says-
we haven't seen a lot of cave. Oh, wait, I think there is more cave. Hold on. That's the jump thing.
Wahoo!
Wahoo! I needed that. I need this.
Gorash says, will there be paperwork to fill out after missions? Yeah, a lot of it. That's why we make it so it gets stuck on the loading screen all the time, so that you have plenty of time to fill out all that paperwork. So
Oh,
it's
it does.
deliberate.
No more cave.
No more cave?
No more cave.
That was
only
quick.
elevator.
Only elevator. Well, when only elevator is the option, only elevator is the choice. Niradin
God,
says,
there's a lot of
female
enemies
dwarves-
here.
Somebody asked, do female dwarves have beards? Yeah, they do, because they're dwarves. Everybody got beards. Because Drax says, will damage numbers be coming to Deep Rock Galactic? No, that's going to be a Rogue Core feature, because it
Got
with
nerfed.
Deep Rock, like your weapon damage isn't changing over the course of a run. It's, you know, maybe with a build, or depending on your build, but Rogue Core, it's kind of important to know because there's all sorts of upgrades that can change how you... Oh, guys, what's going on here? There's
down.
all sorts of upgrades that can change the damage that you're dealing. Well, that's not happening in Deep Rock Galactic, so we have not included that there. pretty nice
Alright.
little.
Opening up now.
Let's go.
Nice.
Denny Geo says, just an idea for the future. This game needs more weapons, not overclocks. Both, actually. Yeah, agreed. I mean, I think that more weapons would be super sick. It just kind of depends on what. We got a what's it called? A survey is the word I'm looking for. We got a survey up in the closed alpha right now and are collecting feedback for just kind of getting an idea of what players want most and what folks are saying. And I think definitely more weapons would be really would give a lot also to further distinguish it from DRG. I think would be delightful.
Mike, we need to do the thing with the shield.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we got the shield. Yeah, we got the shield.
True.
Gilo says, will there be an endless mode? Hopefully. It's not something that we're actively working on, but there's definitely a lot of potential for it. It would be an easy win.
Yeah. Makes a lot of
So-
sense for this type of game.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Level 2.
Somebody asks, are you going to be developing lore in this game? I mean, yeah, it would be like, yes, but it's not like we're publishing a big book saying, here's the lore, but just by nature of it being a game full of references and descriptions and voice lines and all that, we'll be doing it in the same way that we do with Deep Rock of expanding this world. But don't expect that there's going to be like a, you know, the story so far, and here's the world of Deep Rock Galactic. It'll be more
Oh, we got a warrior. Nice.
a white bench. Is it functional?
I don't know. I'm not up there.
Oh no, I think I missed the other workbench.
Did you?
Wow, Mark.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, that sucks. But Mark, we're doing one in the long run, so there's a time for more. But it does suck.
But just to ruin Mark's day.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Ooh, this one is super good.
Oh, that is really good.
Some more jumps for whoever wants to jump.
Yeah. Taking more jumps.
He jumps. Nice.
Sorry, Mark.
That's all right.
I want it. I need it. I want it for me. I want it for my weapon. Mushiki Chikiukion says, questions, are there any roguelikes you guys are drawing inspiration from in terms of mechanics? Yeah, of course. I mean, you can't make a game like this without drawing inspiration from other games. I'd say big ones for us would be, I know, let's see here. This is just in no particular order. I know that RoboQuest had a big period of popularity last summer here. Witchfire we're also looking at. What else we got?
Risk of Rain 2.
Risk of Rain 2. We had Heroes of Hammerwatch. We were playing that one.
Fun thing about RoboQuest, I think they just announced that they're not gonna do any more updates after like
Yeah, I
10
saw
years
that.
of development.
I really like the
10
way that
years?
they
Yeah, I mean it's been development for 10 years, right? It's not
Oh.
like I haven't updated for 10 years, but it's been.
Okay.
I really liked the way that they worded that as well, of just like the,
Yeah.
hey, this wasn't
Oh,
intended
someone
to
got
be
lucky
a-
there.
Are they working on something new then?
Yeah, they're not ready to say what yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think it's super fair that they are choosing to focus on something else now, because working on something for like 10 years, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It really takes a lot out of you.
Oh yeah, Gunfire
great.
Reborn has also been an inspiration for sure.
Somebody saying, will the game release on console? I mean, that's the hope, but again, we're closed alpha right now, then we're early access later, then 1.0. There's a lot to do that will be PC specific before we get around to console. So that is our hope, but it's don't go expecting it
I
soon.
think they just added the camera sound for the cameras in here.
Oh,
Did they?
nice.
They're taking like small pictures.
Oh, fun.
I'm opening the bio boost over here.
Well, remind me in 10 minutes when you're done.
Sure.
You know you hate those. How do I even get up there? Let's see mine over here.
I love the new zips here, dude.
Yeah.
Errant Overflow says, quickly popping in to say how much I appreciate the work the team has put into DRG and Rogue Core. Hey, thank you, friend, and rock and stone to you. Appreciate that. Somebody asks, will this game work on the Steam Deck? I mean, we're not currently working on I bet it would work okay, but I don't think it would work awesome.
I think that's like one of the last things we're gonna look at once
Yeah.
we're.
I think Deep Rock is a better fit for Steam Deck.
After
do you wanna-
roguelike, will there be an extraction shooter in the GOG universe?
We're just doing every turn.
Doing whatever's next on the
I
bingo
think
card.
we should work on that Dwarven Among Us first.
Dwarmongus.
Dwarven Among Us.
Do you guys want to come in here and get this thing?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
need to.
Get that
These
thing
stairs
all
don't
down.
probably work.
Hey, would you two goofballs come over here?
The thing on that. Ah, no shield.
What does this replace? Well,
I think it goes in the grenade slot maybe, or the
It goes in
traversal tool slot. I mean,
yeah, it does replace. You can switch.
yeah, I'm gonna be going ammo boost for this one for show.
It's quick talk.
Birdie Bacon says, "Is the Rogue Core OST going to be published to the GSG channel? Probably at some point. I mean, we did that for the first one. And oh, is it Swarm? All right, let's handle this Swarm, and then we bonk the things. Man, it's really oh fuck it, the Thrasher's here. I really forget to use the grenades when they're in the fucking when they're slot number 4.
Oh, what's wrong with my gun now? Fix. Stop yet.
Interesting. Oh shit, more clearance. Dude, the ionization thing is boasted. Oh. I'm already feeling pretty good about my build.
Is that still my lure going? Oh shit.
I'm not really feeling my build,
Get lured noobs.
to be honest.
Do you guys see there's like a number by this down by your character like icon thing where it says the like with your health and armor? I've got a number that's counting down from 30. It says 30, 29.
Chill,
Any idea
life
what that is?
expectancy. No, I mean, could it be like your, I don't know what you picked up. If you picked up something that, I don't have the number.
Nope, me neither.
Maybe it's some sort of stack of something.
I'm looking at the screen. Yeah, I think
I'm
it
starting
might
to-
be, yeah.
I'm
see
starting
it,
to
I
rock
see it.
Porker.
I'm getting absolutely annihilated with this build. I need some survivability, man.
I think you need to fix your attitude. You know what? Here's survivability
asking-
over here, Mark.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
right here, right here, right here.
How constant will tiny updates like bug fixes be to the game? Dude, I got no idea. It's off as they need to be. That no.
It's been a daily thing during the post alpha, I think. So far, right? We put out a new playtest build every day.
Yeah.
And you heard it her first. It's going to be a daily thing forever. Oh, Mark, that was a great wombo combo between your crit thing and then my. Oh, sorry about the friendly fire in advance there, gang.
Fixing?
Kill stuff in my bio thing here for red sugar.
Oh.
Drops.
Nice. Oh, very cool, Mark.
Ah, shit. I put out a assembly tether so we can get some.
Rock Breaker. How come it's more like Rock Broken? Am I right, guys? Oh,
Get
shit,
down,
I'm
Mr.
out of
President.
ammo. Uh-oh.
Ooh, what was that? Oh, this is not very nice.
Oh. Oh, man. I am going to need some more ammunition because I got none. All right.
Yeah.
People
I could
asking
use
how Rogue Core works solo. I don't know. I've never played it solo yet. I mean, it's in the same way that Deep Rock is.
You
it's-
have a bot that helps you. It's
Yeah.
shit.
It's just like in Deep Rock, our intent is that it should be playable solo, but it's not like it's at the core meant to be a cooperative game. So we're not making the game from the outset meant to be.
Shit,
It's not optimized for solo in that sense.
I got punched. Yeah, that's a bit spicier than 1 and 2. I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Have
we gotten this
near the
breaker thing
elevator?
now?
Yeah, I just I got punched while I carried the thing. I'm not sure where it is. I'm
Okay.
there on the ground. So is Tom.
Okay.
There's
I'm
stuff
trying
in
to
my-
look the-
Oh no, I'm out of ammo.
I'm going for Tom Res, and then
Helping.
nice.
I got
Oh,
more
I'm getting-
spark in me, buddies. Watch the fall damage though.
Yep, I'm calling in the
Ouch.
elevator.
What the hell?
I got it.
Ooh,
Needed.
baby. It's heating up here. Whew. All right, 50 seconds.
Have you guys seen any ammo?
I have not seen a ton.
Yeah,
No.
we did used to have some, but I'm not sure where it went.
I
It's
am
gone.
mega dead.
I'm listening to Megadeth. It's making me feel awesome.
Oh shit.
Isn't it boring
Ow.
to play your own game that you're... Oh, whoop. Disappeared. Hakon asks, isn't it boring to play your own game that you're developing because you know what's going to happen and how it's going to work? That's a question we get once in a while, and honestly, no.
I think we're lucky we're doing games with procedurally generated content and not like a point and click adventure because
Yeah, that's the thing. Because the caves are already always randomized, right? And particularly for Roll Core, you never know which upgrades you're gonna get. So I'm not feeling this same level
We
as
just got
exhaustion as I would imagine you get from like playing the same narrative-driven game over and over again.
Yeah, it's it helps a lot that it's not that there's something fresh every time. And like we've been playing Deep Rock. I mean, some of you guys have been streaming Deep Rock weekly for years. For me, it's been about 2 years, and like I still think it's fun. It helped that I really like Deep Rock in advance, and it's I guess a different relationship to it in some ways because it's more about like hanging out and talking shit. Like if I'm just playing a game by myself or with friends, I'll be quieter than I am here. But I think Deep Rock, I feel like I've played it so much that I can just kind of play it on an autopilot to an extent and then just talk shit, which is fun as well. Should we do Facility 3?
Yeah.
I mean, 2? Let's do 2.
Okay. Did you want to play Spotter this time, Jacob, or?
no, I think I have
final?
time to
Okay.
switch.
Okay.
Somebody's asking, will we be seeing other variants of Core Spawn in the base game during Core Stone events? Not planned, no. But maybe, but not planned.
My sarcastic friend asks, just because of the source of inspiration you all have, does Rogue Core seem like a game where you'd expand with new classes down the road? Yeah, definitely. That's the plan. We won't only have 4 classes. Oh,
Why do
this
they
time
clarify that it's their sarcastic friend that asked that?
around. That's his
Friend who's
name?
Wait, I only see 2 of you guys in here.
Yeah, we had
What's
to disconnect. I'm not sure what's going on.
Uh-oh.
Are you late joining?
So how did you just rejoin through the server list or through the?
Just a friends list.
All right.
How did you choose participants for the alpha? That's been completely random, Russell. Steam has a backend where we just input a number and press and a region, and then we press let people in, basically.
Yeah.
So it's essentially like a raffle.
When is the next wave of access being released? We don't know yet. Founder says, my jealous homeboy wants to know if seasons are coming. We're probably not going to do seasons with Rogue Core. I think that we hope to update it and stuff, but I think with Deep Rock, we set ourselves up in a situation by calling them seasons. I think people obviously expected it to come way more often than big updates than we were able to put out updates in Deep Rock. So whatever we do with Rogue Core, I think we'll probably avoid calling it seasons so as to not set ourselves up for the same situazione. Folks asking about cosmetics. Are we going to do cosmetics transferring over from Deep Rock to Rogue Court? No, I mean, thematically it's a different game, so not all of it would fit. And what was the other one? Will there be Reclaimer cosmetics in DRG? I don't know, maybe at some point, who knows, but...
You were too fast now, Tom. Doesn't. I'm not sure he's gonna make it.
What time's in?
Yeah, but there's only 3. Might only be 3 spots. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, there's a.
Oh, now we got it.
Yeah.
Gil.
Great to have you on board.
Oh my god.
I put my heart on it, so that means I get it.
I put my heart on it too.
Okay,
means I get
I'm
it
switching
more.
to this. I'm sure to get this instead.
Yes!
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Such a kiss ass, Tom.
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
Oh, these are so
Yes.
boring.
Tom,
Oh,
go ban yourself. Stupid ass moderator.
What determines who get what? That's it's random, but it rotates.
Yeah, you take turns
So-
basically.
Yeah.
So I was last previous pick, so now I'm first, then I'll be second, third, and then that's how it rotates. Why didn't anyone?
Full auto flare gun. Yeah, I know.
Lights
this
up!
Dude, this pistol rocks. This is super cool. I didn't know it was full auto.
Another rock breaker thing over here.
Rogue Burger.
Oh yeah, the Devastator is absolutely insane, and you're gonna love it.
Is it Pog?
Yeah, it's
Champ?
certified PogChamp.
Nice.
Especially if you get like the
Please
stuff
speak
that
English.
makes stuff explode, because it's almost like an exploding weapon, like just as it is. So it's
No,
essentially
that
double
sounds truly
explosions.
Pog. It's not just a pistol, eh? Does it shoot exploding ammo or something like that?
Yeah, it's an AoE weapon.
Fuck yeah.
What is the current performance compared to DRG? If I can run DRG, can I run Rogue Core? That's hard to say. We haven't really done any like optimization passes on it, but I think generally, just generally it runs a bit worse than DRG, because it's also on Unreal Engine
It runs
5.
not as good.
Mike!
as-
Hey, it's Uncle Mike.
It is I.
Say hi, Uncle Mike.
Hi, chat.
Chat, say hi, Uncle Mike. Wait for him to type, Mike. But chat, we've got Uncle Mike in the chat. And as the name would imply, yes, he is our blood relative. Also, guys, there's a workbench up here. And in addition to being the uncle of every other employee at Ghost Ship Games, don't ask how, he is also the lead game designer for Rogue Core. So if you've got questions for how the game is designed, you can ask him, and he'll answer.
I got it.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna get my elite, guys. Guys. Guys, help. Guys.
Oh, I
fuck.
okay, that's
my
one
God.
leech. Holy shit. I thought I shot the leech, but it was another
game.
leech.
All right, first question, Mike. What the
Yeah.
f up with the leeches? Where are you guys thinking of
Oh.
keeping him in, or where are you? On
Yeah,
the,
yeah. We're
no
keeping them
leech?
in. They're doing God's
Mike,
work.
they just downed me.
Yes, as they should. As they should.
Why would you
No.
keep anything in the game that could harm me?
Uh, a reasonable question that you might ask. But I
it's
think
good to know.
you also have to do some soul searching about that.
I guess you're right, Mike.
But
it's
no,
a-
the cave leeches, they I think
Actually, this-
more than most other enemies,
guys.
add a nice clear your corners kind of feel to Rogue Core as you are rushing through, because the game is pushing you forward and you need to move quickly. You need to also not do it blindly, and they punish you for rushing in blind and not checking.
Why is it fair that you design the game blindly, but people can't? Explain that,
That's
Mike.
just that's
Developer
just how
privilege.
life works.
Yeah, what Jacob's referencing is when Mike goes to code, he does the thing where he closes his eyes and like pretends to type on the keyboard, and then code comes out.
Jesus,
That's
take the
amazing.
wheel.
And that's how Rogue Core happened.
Yes, and then the rest of it is just everyone trying to fix
Did we have a
and make the
workbench?
shit work.
Yeah, we did have a work bonk.
Also,
Yeah.
where-
Literally how it works. Explains a lot about Rogue Core and Deep Rock.
Danush over on YouTube asks, the classes feel pretty independent from one another and don't seem to rely on each other like in DRG. Does that affect the co-op aspect of the game?
It obviously does, right? I mean, it's a little different from the way you co-op in DRG.
I mean, some of the abilities are still very much like co-op oriented, right? I mean, you can use the
100%.
Guardian's AoE defense thing to like scare enemies away from your teammates, and
But I mean, again, right? I think in DRG there was, and I would say the guns again are actually the least important in the co-op aspect of the game in Deep Rock Galactic. But the class tools are the most important. So this thing of whether or not you have a gunner's bubble shield, whether or not you have a driller to be able to manipulate terrain for you, whether or not you have the scout, whether for the scout's mobility or the scout's flare gun, right? So that kind of stuff, specifically that stuff, is not kind of what the classes are based on in Rogue Core. The traversal tools and the various equipment elements are like free for all to use. To get that depends more on what you kind of what you roll. Instead, right now the main thing we have on the co-op side of the classes is their ability, and their abilities bring different things. So when like again, and they are of course made a lot with co-op in mind, though not only co-op in mind, and different classes to different degrees of it. But it's very different if you have a guardian on your team, or if you don't, or if you have a spotter on your team, or if you don't. And of course, we will continue expanding on the classes and going deeper into that. So,
Mike, I got
yes.
a computer game question for you. Computer game
Shoot.
question. Somebody's asking, are the current biomes placeholders?
The current biomes are not placeholders. So the idea is that this
What?
is taking place on Hoxus, and the old Hoxan biomes are present. You start in them, and then as you go deeper towards the
Hey,
core,
we lost again.
these biomes kind of bleed through into what is currently a single core biome. We are going to be exploring multiple variants and like different core biomes, but the original DRG biomes are still going to be there. That's I think is there also like tells the story, right? I mean that you are still on Hoxus, and this is a place where Deep Rock Galactic has set up these deep mining facilities.
By the way, Mike, are you aware that there's an issue right now with everyone joining the game? And when we load
I'm sorry, what?
when we load in some of the people that won't get like a loading bar, and they have to like Alt 4 and then reconnect to hot join.
When you load
But
into
if
it,
you watch the stream now, wait, that's I'm not the one.
I'm watching. You're all on the
Yeah.
ramrod.
Okay, wait
Yeah.
for it. Wait for it.
Yes, I'm waiting
Wait,
for
wait
it.
a little
I'm
more
waiting for it.
Yeah,
I'm-
yeah, you
I'm-
should,
yeah.
be patient.
But I'm watching the stream,
Shut
so
up,
I'm a little
Mike.
delayed. I know.
Want me to share my screen on Discord?
Yeah. Share your screen
Okay.
on Discord.
Give you
So, yeah,
extra 6 seconds.
My
to
yapping will be slightly more relevant.
for once.
Wow.
Wow.
Shots
Meanwhile,
fired.
question from Sonic Sands 100. Will there be a board game based off Rogue Core like with DRG? Probably not. I doubt it.
I also doubt it.
I would be very surprised.
Start the game, Aaron. Start the game.
What?
Start the game.
Start the game? Okay,
the
I'm starting the
game.
game. Mike's watching.
I'm
I
watching.
watch.
Starting here. In you go. In you go. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Well, it's cool.
you have to
Oh, I gotta,
select them,
I gotta
right?
select
There
mission.
you are. There you
Jesus.
are. We got Mark.
That's the classic part of starting a
Got-
mission.
Yaka. We got Thom. Hi, Thom. Who's Thom? Rock and Stone Thom.
He's our YouTube moderator. And apparently the YouTube kids are behaving right now, so he doesn't have to do
Nice.
anything there.
Well done, YouTube. I'm proud of you.
Mike got a question from somebody over on YouTube who says, longtime DRG player. Watching the stream, I can't tell what defining feature makes Rogue Core different from the original DRG. Can you list, they say 3, but can you list some main features that differentiate Rogue Core from DRG?
Yes. One is that instead of setting up your loadout before doing a mission, you are building your loadout as you play a mission. So you get to select a class, you get to bring along some enhancements after you play, and those are small power buffs.
Wait, look now, Mike.
Mike, before we
Yeah, I'm looking. You guys are loading, and
Yeah.
it's and you're loading,
It's
and
just
you're gonna
there
keep loading.
forever.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what I do now, I do this.
Yeah, you pause the stream. Very
no,
nice.
I actually pressed Alt F4. I left.
I
left
bet
the game.
I didn't see that. All I'm seeing is stream
No, now
pause.
I'm
Now
I'm
the stream has
narrating.
ended.
Mike, I'm
The stream has
narrating.
ended.
Mike, I'm telling you.
You killed the stream.
I'll just kill you, man.
So what he has to
You
do
killed my
is
stream anyway.
quit out.
My Discord stream. Oh,
And
and,
then
he's
bop,
back.
bop,
Yeah, then I go
bop,
in,
bop.
and then I just join Aaron to the friend list because we're friends. Just want to flex that. And
Yes.
I come back in. And Marcus doing the same because he couldn't connect
Yeah.
either. I
So
got
this is
this is like Rogue at its best, like this nice purple thing here.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. And
Down you come.
And
Down
now
you
I'm
go.
in.
Now you're in.
And we're getting this
Congratulations.
consistently, Mike, can you fix this?
Um,
Can you deploy help fix to,
so
I'm in the
question: was that there on the first time you played,
Yeah,
or is
it
this
happens all the
It's
time.
every time we play.
Host too, so
the hell?
Yeah, you can't load into a game the first time, and it seems random who it affects.
No, okay, so this is not.
Oh, I'm
this is not
falling out of the map,
100%
guys. Oh, no.
reproducible.
oh, sucks to be you.
This
What's
is
up, Mark?
just lols.
It is 100% reproducible, but it's different who it occurs to.
Yeah, because I mean, because like when I played the same
Ah,
build
shit,
you
I'm
guys are
getting
playing
the
right
mouth
now, I
thing
played
too,
that
there.
yesterday, right? I didn't have this. And neither
Yeah, but
did
didn't we put out a build today, or was it late yesterday?
I think you put one out today, Mike did.
For real? No, I put one out yesterday evening.
Maybe.
I think
late.
that might be it.
Let me. Okay.
Yeah, but that's the one we also tested. But okay, that's cool. That's fine. You know,
Not fine.
yeah. Shut up.
As Zarazrol says, how do you guys balance the game? Is it actually hard? Yeah, it is actually hard. It's a lot harder than Deep Rock Galactic. And from what we're seeing from closed alpha feedback, one of the biggest points is people saying that it's some would say it's too hard. So figuring out I mean, again, it's closed alpha, so still a long way to go. But one of our questions for the coming...
I want to take this, Aaron, but I'll let you have it.
Thank you, Jacob. That's very kind of you.
Yeah.
One of our questions
Paid
for the
forward.
coming months is, yeah, how do we get this? Or like, how do we find the right difficulty balance? Wow. Jacob?
Oh, one thing I want to say about Rokur in comparison to Deep Rock Galactic,
Oh yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
that's
have
awesome.
this.
in its approach to difficulty. I mean, and again, like Aaron has been saying, right? I mean, remember this is the alpha and all that stuff. But the idea here is that it is intended for Rokur to have a higher failure rate than Deep Rock Galactic, for it to be at its base a harder game. Now, not orders of magnitude harder or anything like that. But again, because we have two things going on. We have your power progression during a run, a reclamation run, and then we have also some permanent power progression, meta progression. Right now, only happening through the enhancement system, but there actually are more systems that are going to be hooking into this as well.
What's happening on there?
So that.
Comment.
And that kind of like progression is the like permanent power progression is running on you kind of playing
Holy shit.
and earning
Fuck, there's good stuff here.
reclaimer points that from which you are able to get chips
I see where this is going.
with which you're able to
I'm stuck with the
unlock
boomstick.
enhancements.
Oh.
And those are there to help you mitigate the difficulty of the run you're currently on. And that you're trying to best, and of course, again, different players fall into different kind of segments in terms in their relationship to difficulty, right? So some players may start and they may go through the first couple of runs no problem until they finally come to the place where like their ability matches the difficulty that the game is offering. For others, that might come earlier.
Skill issue stage.
I still feel like we should get the biomes like a little visually distinct. I think one of the biggest, at least for me, like the biggest thing that makes it hardest to visually distinguish against DRG is the settings exact same. Like I like the lore thing that you're going into like existing DRG work sites, but also it's been like corrupted by the gray out zone. It'd be cool if we could figure out a way to have like more kind of fucked up like rift growths and make it more
Yep.
visually distinct that this is.
I think
Dwarves.
that is exactly the way we would go about this, and we should go about this
Because this just feels like Azure Weld.
with forbidden green Morkite,
Yeah.
delicious green Morkite.
Oh, the Hammercaster is amazing. Did we show that on stream yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark, do you have it now?
We can show
Yeah,
more.
I have enough finally.
It's sick, right?
Yeah.
And no hammers are involved in the making of that weapon.
Any casters though?
No.
So
Damn it, Mike.
more
Don't know how
addition
you
for
work,
the
and I
hammer.
don't like it.
I didn't make it. But
What
it
happens
is-
to the light in the rifts? Like that disappeared.
What's that?
The lights from the rifts.
Yeah. Well, those go away when there are no when they're not open.
At some point they were like green all the time, right?
That's because they were green, but now we made them red. The green rifts were, and especially the kind of like the carving around the rifts. That was kind of matching Expedite a bit too much and was creating too much noise.
Booster.
Here, camera. I got the camera.
But yeah, but the idea is that the rifts, you see the locations where rifts have previously opened and can reopen. So when enemies spawn, whether it is during a announced wave or also like occasionally, one of a nearby rift will temporarily open and a small amount of enemies will come through to attack you. Then the rifts kind of like turn on lights and particles and stuff like that. During a wave, all the rifts in the level will turn on, and all of them become viable spawn points for the core spawn. So generally, if there's a rift next to you, enemies can come out of it during a wave. If there is no rift next to you, after the wave has started, because waves also often bring in new rifts as well as they break through closer to your exact location. But then once a wave started, you can use rifts as a way to, pretty much predict where enemies are.
Mike, got some questions on how the permanent progression in the game works. Can you talk about the difference between a rogue-like and a rogue-lite, and what sort of permanent progression we've got in Rouge Core?
Yeah, so first off, the color of the progression is red, as you might have guessed by the name. And that's the main difference, really. Though, I mean, the light-like thing is that generally roguelikes have no permanent progression. At least, I don't know. I mean, like, games have been blending and messing with it, but the definitions I'm still following. Roguelikes, all progression is happening in the run. And pretty much every run you take is as if it's your first. The only true permanent progression is your understanding and knowledge of the game and how you can apply it to improve your chances to get through. Whereas roguelites have a permanent progression, so that as you play the game, you are able to actually increase in power. So that starting a run, let's say starting a run for the 10th time, you are in a better position to,
What about
to complete it.
with meta progression, Mike? Can you unlock new weapons and perks?
When you say perks, what do you mean?
I'm just rewording somebody. What I guess what is maybe this?
We have nothing called perks in Rogue Core, but so
It's
weapons. Yeah, I know. People. So we have the Expedite upgrades, the negotiated upgrades that you get from Expedite, also known as level ups, because you kind of like you have a level bar that goes up as you collect Expedite. And those you do not unlock new ones through meta progression. Same thing with guns. So the gun pool and the upgrade pool is the same. Right now in Core Rouge, the only permanent progression we have is that you unlock again enhancements. You get those from the tree on the ramrod, and those are kind of like permanent buffs that you're able to equip on your character. So, by the way, anybody who has access and is playing, remember to equip your enhancements. Just unlocking them does not actually turn them on.
Yeah, worth mentioning also that because it's closed alpha, we've done basically no like tutorial or like UI handholding, so a lot of that stuff is completely unclear. We know it's the closed alpha, so
Yes.
it will not always be like that. But it is, admittedly, there's a ton of game features that are just not obvious because we didn't include any explanation.
Nope. And we won't for some time.
Go get that ammo over there, I think.
Emma, where?
Here.
But yeah, and these enhancements, they are like their main role is to mitigate difficulties that you personally may be having. So after you, for example, fail a run, then you can try to think about maybe if you're in a team, discuss with the team why you failed the run and what could have been done differently, and if there's anything, any place in your like your character's
All right, have a
abilities,
second
power, whatever, that you feel could be mitigated. So, for example, if you feel that it was because you know, are constantly running out of ammo, well, there is an enhancement that lets you carry more ammo, right? Or if it's because you feel you know, revive speed is really important.
Do the upgrade.
We have an enhancement to improve revive speed, stuff like that. So again, they're not really so much there for you to hook them into builds, because again, you have no guarantee of what build you're going to be running and building as you play the run, right? So all that kind of stuff is happening instead during the run. As you start, you know, and it begins with you selecting your first weapon and your first piece of equipment. And then
Weapons,
trying to
Mike.
match stuff to
Somebody asks, will Rogue Core have something similar to overclocks, or will there be an option to get overclocks in Rogue Core?
Yeah, we want overclocks in Rogue Core. It is going to be on the guns, just as
Cool.
in DRG. Exactly how, still to be decided. We originally had them in the workbench, where right now you apply add various attributes to your weapons. It may come in there. It may come into another system. We're not sure yet, but we definitely want those overclocks, especially like the more iconic ones, right? I mean, I think maybe the more generic overclocks that were just modifying stats, especially you know, the clean ones that were modifying stats a little bit.
Are you saying full auto Fat Boy is a possibility in Rogue Core?
Full auto Fat Boy, well, Fat Boy is not in Rogue Core right now. Full auto PGL with more than one grenade in the tube is already very much a possibility. And the Fat Boy overclock is to me a perfect example of something that is very iconic. And I think if you were to find a legendary PGL, that PGL being a Fat Boy PGL, to me makes a lot of sense. That is a legendary overclock in and of itself, a legend of a weapon. But again, we haven't done much beyond the preliminary test. That things work, and we quickly pulled it out.
Get in here! Get in
Tom!
here! Get in here!
Tom!
Get in here!
Tom! Get in!
in the chop.
Tom is having too much fun.
He's not allowed to have fun.
Can't stop
I'm
killing.
gonna be having
Stop
fun when I kick
moderating!
How much
moderating
pre-mission-
with a minigun.
I think you maybe touched on this, Mike, but how much
Yeah.
pre-mission build making is there in Rogue Core? Either
Very,
meta,
very
meta
little.
push on the deck thing I've been seeing, etc.
Yeah, very
maybe
little
some-
compared to DRG, right? Where with DRG, that is the thing, right?
Yeah.
But there are elements to it. So again, we have
Mike,
and this
are
is again
artifacts
in terms
working?
of builds.
Like, are
The
artifacts
enhancements aren't big. Yeah, the artifacts should work now.
Nice.
But then again, I didn't notice the whole starting up a run issue that you guys have been having. So
Gear JHO on Twitch is saying this seems still pretty alpha. I mean,
yeah,
you called
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nailed it.
Fuck,
what it is.
dude.
Can we get a
That's
trophy
so
for this guy?
It's crazy that we called the game Rogue Core closed alpha, and then it happens to be that's perfect.
What are the
Wow.
odds?
If anyone else is a private investigator or police detective in the stream, thank you for your service, and let us know if you have any other insights.
But to continue, so I mean, the enhancements aren't really a big element of any kind of build crafting, and again, instead are there to help power you up a bit in a more generic, more generally applicable way. Although, again, they can influence builds a little bit. But then we also, each class has what we call bio boosters. Each class comes with 2 decks right now. And those are the ones that give you these kind of personal upgrades, as in these are not negotiated. This is not done kind of like together with your team. This is something you get to choose for yourself. And each deck is themed, and every time you come to one of those processed expedite secure containers that you have to play a little hacking game to open. Right, so there you get then one of your 2 decks is randomly chosen, and then 2 options are pulled from that deck. And each class has 2 bespoke decks. And then the idea is right now, it's not implemented yet, but there are 2 things. One is that we want players to be able to modify their decks. So kind of because again, the fact that you are going to be getting these is something you can rely on. You can't rely on exactly what you're getting, but it's kind of like building your deck to have a little bit of control over the random that's going on there. And then the other thing is that decks are also built with the mechanic in mind where you'll be able to move decks between classes. So,
Mike, I'm going to interrupt you. Quick question. Speaking of speaking of different classes and abilities, I think one of the biggest things that we've been seeing so far with feedback is that the classes in Rogue Core feel just like less distinct or sort of meaningful. Oh shit, where's the Spectre?
Oh, I hit the Spectre.
The classes feel like less kind of distinct or meaningful compared to DRG. Are there any initial thoughts on what we're going to do to kind of make those classes stand out a little more?
The classes in Rogue Core, again, as a person, they are very different from what a class is in DRG. And there's a lot more that is shared between the classes in Rogue Core. And yes, that does mean that, of course, all of those elements that are shared, they blur those classes more. Right now, what we really want the classes, I mean, the focal point is the ability. Then, of course, again, we have the bio booster decks that we talked about. And then also, right now, we don't really have that in most of the classes yet, but we also want to then give them individual, and that's actually going to be called perks, although it's not going to be quite like perks in DRG, where you're not selecting these. It's not a build thing. It is instead a part of the class.
Oh, excuse me.
So that each class will have some passive and active, like
But Aaron,
smaller
I need
abilities.
200% extra health from a trigger if I take this.
No, you don't. I need it.
Can I have this?
It's hard. Sorry.
Mike, another thing we've seen a lot in the initial feedback is people not liking the armor system. What are your thoughts on that?
It's very understandable. It's significantly less powerful than the shield system coming from DRG. That is, that is the point. One of the things that I really want with Rogue Core is that damage is always dangerous, and there is no free hits, except in the few situations where your build allows you to start doing that, right? So whether it's because, for example, your build has gives you the temporary health, so we have like the new temporary health system.
Quick bio booster down here, guys. Bio booster.
Bio booster, where you're able to build up temporary health that degrades over time and is effectively kind of like that becomes free damage, right? As well as other elements where you heal either through kills or because enemies drop red sugar, or again things you do can regenerate armor. But at any point, right? Like we want chip damage to matter. We want mistakes to matter and to not give as much leeway as we do in DRG. So yes, it feels much less powerful. That said, it is still in its early, like the rest of the damn game, but the armor system as well is still in its early state of us exploring exactly how we are going to do this. So the one thing I can guarantee you is that there will be changes. But the shift from shield to armor is very deliberate and intentional, and it's intended for it to be less powerful in terms of defending the turret.
Got somebody asking about, are there different hazard levels like in DRG? No, not in the same way. There are different links. Oh, fuck. There are different links of mission, and those can have different intensities, but not in the same way you're used to with Deep Rock. Oh, dude, I've got a really powerful melee build together.
I found a workbench.
Ooh, nice.
I've just built up 71 temp health by grinding someone with a little bit with the fucking... Finally, combat drills. Let's go. Mike, how does poison work in this one?
So actually, all the elements, like we still in the process of, but we've reworked the elemental system. So now all elements build up the way in DRG, fire and cold did, heat and cold did. Now all the elements build up. Not all of the elements are running on a kind of like elemental dichotomy, the way fire and cold do. Actually, that is still only limited to fire and cold. But the idea is like to electrocute something, it's not just that you, like in DRG, you roll a chance to electrocute. In Rogue Core, instead, you are building up its electrocution.
Come get your workbench.
And once that hits max, then the creature becomes electrocuted. So it's a more systemic system. The idea is that we're able to hook more things into it, and instead of, for example, in DRG, like a lot of this stuff kind of grew over time and into this monster of exceptions and special cases. And like, for those of you that know Bullets of Mercy, it just, I mean, that overclock comes with just literally a gigantic list of all the possible status effects that creatures can have that should trigger the Bullets of Mercy proc.
What's the difference between poison and acid, Mike?
No, yep. So acid is
Hey, we got
melting armor. It is goes through armor when you do damage to armor. Poison does not go through armor when you hit armor with poison. Poison is a slower dot that lasts a long time. Acid is a faster dot, and then acid also has multiple stacks that you can build up. So as you build up corrosion, you can pretty much corrode things more and more, at which point they take more and more damage. And that damage over time that they're taking is also breaking down armor. So acid is really, really good for tanky enemies like the Glamourhead. Whereas poison is very nice for kind of like applying to lots and lots of enemies and letting it run its course. Also, I believe it is if you is it corrode? I think corroded enemies, when they die, they leave a puddle that applies. Does it apply corrosion or just flow? I'm talking to Anas. Corrosion, right? So they, yeah. So it leaves a puddle of acid that enemies then, if they step on, they also get corroded, stuff like that. And does something happen when poisoned enemies get burnt? Yeah, so so when enemies are poisoned, then they're like kind of giving off these fumes. If you burn them, that also creates a reaction. This is all still a work in progress, and we're working.
The upgrade.
And by we, I mean Anas, is looking into again where we want to have some nice systemic interactions between the various elements. Something that was a bit difficult for us to do in DRG, besides with fire and cold. Which were the only two systemic elements in DRG. Whew, that was a lot of talking.
A lot of talk.
That was a lot of talking.
Nice.
I can't believe we paid you to
Appreciate
get
it.
on the stream and you just ask Anders instead, Mike.
You didn't pay me.
I'll
I'm not for sale.
fine then.
Can I have some money?
Like how I got ricochet on the shotgun. really good.
I can just so immediately proc myself up to 100 temp health. This is crazy. I figured out also, Jacob, that countdown meter I was asking about, that's temp health.
Oh, that makes sense.
There you go. Yeah. And I think that is something that the Slicer is best kind of positioned to do because of one of his bio booster decks, which can hook into the generation of temporary health to, I believe, melee damage or melee kills. I don't remember exactly. That stuff is something that Tim is working on.
I'm trying.
Dude, I just
He knows
can't
the
lose health.
details.
Got somebody over with a name in Cyrillic who says, will there be voice acting in other languages? There are YouTubers in the Russian community who are ready to voice the dwarves for free. No, there's not going to be dubs or anything like that. Like as a fan thing, if at one point we do mods, knock yourself out. But no, that's a lot of work from our end that we're not willing to do. Sorry about that.
I think Vuker, no, not Vuker, Doomer.
Humor? Yeah.
Doomer, like, I don't know if he, like, who else he
we
did
got
it,
the
right? But there was like
Aztec
a mod with like a full Russian dub, but also like in a kind of, it's super cool. Crazy.
Yeah, like to be clear, we think this is cool. It's just it would require a lot of time and effort and resources for us to like we're doing additions for a female dwarf, and that's already a lot of work. And to do that with different languages and all that would just we didn't have the people for it. So that's a hard no.
I think like development of Deep Rock showed us that the way we did updates there, and it's not like we're necessarily going to do the same here, but we just had like constant need of new voice lines all the time.
We will need it.
Hey, should we let's get the Spectre right away. Spectre, we ready?
What is it? Oh, it's right here. Yeah.
It's right here on my ping. On my ping.
We also do the upgrade we've been wanting to do.
Yeah, well, it got away. We'll get it later.
It'd been nice to get this.
Oh,
wherever
almost
it is.
got it, Jakob. Come on, one more time.
Just let me
Yay.
pick up stuff from the zip line, Mike.
No. I mean, you wouldn't be able to express your immense skill
Frustration.
and skill.
I took like half my health and fall damage earlier.
Lack of skill,
Who are we
then.
waiting on?
You can express your lack of skill.
Who are we waiting on? Get in here. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I definitely want the melee damage. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Mike, does that stack?
Which one?
Exposing. strike?
So any number that has a plus in front of it is a number that stacks.
Ah.
So
Very nice.
so yeah. So what's stacking is the duration.
So stacking the wayward sparks doesn't really do anything than the armor itself.
Yep.
That's lame.
Correct.
That's super lame, Mike. I don't like that.
Yep.
Give
Fix
me
it.
more numbers,
Go
please.
fix it. Go fix it. I like numbers too, though. So yeah.
What does collecting security cameras accomplish, Mike?
So that goes back to the whole enhancements, and you may have heard me mention chips. So when you complete a run successfully or unsuccessfully,
Let's get the
you come to the end screen where we tally up all the things that you did, give you experience,
get the
then
artifacts.
convert those experience points into
It's down here.
reclaimer points, and then those are modified by
Go slice
the
it.
security cameras that you are
Oh,
able
we're
to
getting it. Okay, hold on.
to find
getting
and grab.
bleached, so
Haha,
that's-
cave bleached.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
Congratulations, you win. You won the game. You beat Rokor.
Can't believe you used the same design that you did in Deep Rock.
Wait, it's not even the same design. It's literally the same.
No, for waiting the game, Mike.
But yeah, so Omega wants you to secure all of footage that has been taken by security cameras in these facilities, trying to get information of what happened and also prevent that information from getting out. And so you will be rewarded.
Oh yeah,
by
baby, first
collecting
pick.
those. And they work like a multiplier. So for those of you who have played Deep Rock Galactic and have played it during the time when we have had seasons and seasonal events, things like, for example, the best worst beer mug that happens during the Oktoberfest event, where you find the mug and then that gives you a multiplier to the performance points earned towards the season pass from a mission. Same thing, except each camera, instead of like giving you 100%, is giving you a much smaller number. I think right now they are set to 10%. So meaning if you collect 10 cameras, you'll get double the Reclaimer points. And Reclaimer points are pretty much like the kind of like the reward that Omega gives you, which you are then able to, which like levels you up as a Reclaimer, which then lets you get chips. Right now, if you are playing the Alpha, we are kind of like skipping a step here, and we are directly converting pretty much XP to chips. Which means that you kind of like just like grind out chips by playing, but that's not the intended design. Because we want to have very we want to have control over the chip economy, if you will. Pretty much the way we have done with Scrip in the seasons in Deep Red Galactic, and the chip system has been very heavily influenced by the designs with Scrip in the season progression in DRG, because that we feel that has given us much better control compared to, for example, a system like the perk system and the perk point system in Deep Red Galactic, which, as many of you know, is and is super easy to balance and super easy for us to work with. It's not, and that's because that system is working with us directly giving points based on challenges, and challenges are based on content. So meaning as we add content, we add challenges, because that only makes sense. And then the whole system was made with surplus in mind, which was I'm slightly second guessing that decision I made. But then again, right? Again, it's the way it was built, because we were looking at the challenges. We wanted them to be challenges, right? So that's why we have things like, oh, you have to beat a Hazard 5 mission so many times. Not everybody can do that. So either we say, well, not everybody gets to have all the perks, or we work on the idea that some of these things are optional. And yeah, anyway. That system breaks down after a while, and we definitely do not want to repeat that in ROCOR.
Got somebody asking if we're going to make a new subreddit for ROCOR, or if it's going to fold into the DRG subreddit. We have made a new subreddit, and it is r/RogueCore.
Yeah,
so
and 7,400 people made it before you, actually. So get in line.
Get in line. So yeah, join up if you are on Reddit and interested in following along with ROCOR. Hop in there. We'll be sharing all sorts of updates and posts. That's weird.
Oh, why are they spawning there? But there's no light. Oh, Jakob, why did you break that rift?
Game tips and memes and
Sorry,
stuff like
Mike.
that. Little Joe 101 says, "This game is the best. I play it every day just to have fun." Well, that is a great reason to play a game, friend. So good work to you. Wow, this freezing stubby with the slicer's ability is disgusting. The fuck is who's attacking me?
That's the plan angle.
Getting attacked through the floor is...
Yeah, so that's a buy booster that you see on the screen right now. Jakob is looking at, and so those upgrades are purely for him, and they're based on decks that the Guardian has.
A nice rift right there.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
beautiful rift.
Sneeve says, "Are there plans to add melee weapons?" No. I mean, there is a melee ability and a class that lends itself to melee-focused builds, but not like melee weapons in the sense that you're probably thinking. And just that the way that it works is that there's... I'm playing this class as... Where, Jacob, where are you? I'm playing as this class called Slicer. Check this out.
Hold on.
Check out my little Slicer. Check out my Slicer.
Look at that. Look at
I
that.
got this laser sword. Ooh, slice.
Oh, No
and I got
way.
something like that. So that's my class ability, and it's very strong and cool. And you can build up your character around that to really make it super beneficial for you. So you can have a melee-focused build, but we're not gonna, have like flails and chainsaws
Upgrade
and stuff
time.
like that. Oh boy!
Chainsaw flails. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Oh,
also the
so
pickaxe, right? And stuff is.
there's also that and the drill. So there's options.
There
Somebody
are
asked,
melee weapons, but they're not. Yeah, sorry.
as someone who
Aaron.
doesn't have access to the alpha, are all upgrades already available in the game? Are they already past? I'll just stop you there. No, this is a early version of the meta progression. So we'd no.
We've also
Not
mentioned this before. I mean, alpha is kind of. I mean, we need to give the damn thing a name. But sometimes other games have alphas, and that's not quite the same as what's happening here. This is way earlier than I think you would see most games in, and that's because we want players to start getting their hands on and start giving feedback, and also us watching you play streams, watching you talk about the game. This needs to happen early enough so that it can actually influence the game. Which is why, again, I'm talking about so many things are not yet. Wow, what a rift placement! Wow.
Let's go to the elevator. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of elements of the game aren't even like we haven't finished designing them. And again, that's kind of the point, right? Because we're going to be designing them with the way people are playing the alpha in mind. With the ways, as we see, like, okay, well, how do existing DRG players play? How do players who are not coming from DRG play? There are a few here who have played very little DRG, which is super cool. Because then, we have, because, I mean, while ROCOR is very much made for DRG players and with DRG players in mind, and is in the DRG universe and all that stuff. It is also, I mean, it is a different game from ROCK Galactic, and just because you really like ROCK Galactic does not guarantee that you will really like ROCOR, and likewise, you may like ROCOR, but find that ROCK Galactic, like the original game, is not really something for you.
Mike, somebody in command says, "Can I play this game as a bald guy with glasses?"
As in, if you are a bald guy with glasses, can you play this game? Yes.
That's like 80% of our player base. So.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
what?
Just kidding. Yes, you are allowed to play regardless of your eyesight or whether you're bald. And we're actually the first game in history to have a policy like that, so you're welcome. Not a lot of devs would do that.
Oh, wow.
So many climber heads. Mike, help!
Yeah, come on, come on. You have a full your ability's full. You can press Q a little. Right?
Hey, I'm not in trouble. That's Mark. It's not him.
No, was that Mark yelling? Oh my god.
Yes.
That's not the same. You need to hang out less.
We're just having a unlimited 10 health build.
Get in, get in.
I don't know.
You can't have that.
Yeah, maybe you should go help your team instead of freaking camping in the elevator with your 330 health and.
I arrived at the meeting point at the specified time. I'm good. I ain't
We're
going
waiting
nowhere.
for.
Folks are asking about what qualifications or whatever we're looking for more testers. Nothing, baby, is random. If we start looking for that, it's all messy. So we're just doing random style.
Yeah, so Steam is very protective of your data, so we can actually see how many hours you have in Deep Rock.
But we
That's
can
shit.
see if you're bald.
And wear glasses.
Only if you have a webcam, though.
And it's on.
And-
Panda Squad.
I mean,
Panda
as long as
Squad
it's connected, right?
Guys, Mike, important question. Panda
Yeah.
says, can you play this game on a plane? Can you play this game on a train? Yes, you can play it on a plane where we haven't
Dr.
tested
Seuss
it.
reference.
On a train, we don't know if you can play it on a boat. We have tested it, and you can play it in a moat. So that's what we've got so far.
Funny thing, I had a
Play
dream
this
once
game,
about
it is the GOAT.
a train that was a plane. That was crazy.
Wow.
Tell me more, Mike.
That really reflects on your
that's
design
it, that's
principles,
it.
Mike.
Folks, welcome to the section we do every time in the GSG Weekly Dev Stream called Mike's Divinations, where Oracle Mike shakes the old knuckle bones, reads the tea leaves, and tells us what visions of the future he has. Mike, this stream,
Yeah.
where did it take place?
I'm sorry, what?
How did you wake up feeling after seeing this bold vision of the plane train?
I remember telling it to my friend, and he started laughing, and yeah, that was it.
Crazy story.
I moved on with my life.
I think
Now,
next stream we should do like
decades
a
later,
mic
it just
therapy
popped into
hour.
my head right now.
We've got Mike's divinations is a new one.
I can get behind that.
Oh, big old tunnel full of creepers, baby. That's free temp health for me. Yum. Delicious.
Why do you want temp health? Can't you afford?
Well, I already got full health.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Ow, I fell down a hole.
Maybe you should share some of your health with Mark, eh?
Kind of like
Yeah,
a
well,
billionaire just amassing more money.
Exactly, exactly.
Somebody asked, can you play this game in a fridge? No, but you can play it in a bridge. And
In a
before you
bridge,
ask,
interesting.
You can play it in a car, but you cannot play it from afar.
I think remote
Unless
play
it's
works,
Most
though.
most of what QA does. You can play this game upside down, but you cannot play it if you frown. It's a positivity only game. What is
Good
this
vibes only.
geode processor? Mike, the streets are not a fan of the geode processor, is what I'm hearing.
That's fine. Shit's work in progress. It's cool.
I like it, Mike. Don't listen to them.
That's also fine. Shit's work in progress. It's cool. No, but again,
Like, I
it's
think
we don't need everyone to love everything, right? In many ways, the worst possible outcome is when, like, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
When there's something that people like and people dislike, that's fine. When there's something that everybody likes, that's great. When there's something that everybody
Is it
dislikes,
live? Are
we
we
will get rid of it,
Holy shit.
right? Except for game leashes because I like them. Yeah, when something is just purely meh all across the board, that's what we really want to avoid, right?
And we specifically do these tests for to give Mike something he can completely ignore.
Yeah, thanks.
Spilling all your
I appreciate it. Just saying.
Enrichment exercise for Mike.
I need to be stimulated and enriched.
Fordells on YouTube says, in terms of the game dev aspect of things, what ideas did you have for how the player should get? Mike,
Yes.
do you want to take that one?
I do not understand the question.
I did. I got it.
I'm so happy you got it.
I'm just keeping it to myself.
Yeah.
Mike, do bio boosters stack?
Buy a booster stack like all hell yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, I mean, so most things like we like things to stack. Stacking is fun. Stacking leads
Yeah.
to oh look at those geodes stacking. And yes, buy boosters are stacking. I do believe we are following the exact
What's that?
same
Bring him back.
kind of like language
Oh, no.
where numbers
Getting
with
double
plus in
waves.
front of them stack.
Well, sucks
I
to
don't
be
know
us.
if Tim can either confirm or deny this. He's busy working. He looks very serious.
I am taking so much fire damage right now, guys.
Maybe step away from
Not
the...
be me. Me
We should
personally,
totally
I'm
do
taking-
something with friendly fire, where like you want make it where you want friendly fire, so you can shoot your friends to like.
I'm a given damage type of guy, but
Yeah, it's fine. Space for all sorts.
This is a lot of enemies. Oh my god.
you say enemies.
Rifts are. Oh, y'all double
we
wave.
got a double
We really need to communicate to players when they're like double or triple, like stacking
There's
a
like a
wave.
voice that's a double wave.
Oh,
Wave tactic.
multi-wave.
New warrior
of
needs
Toro.
waves badly.
Yes.
Some
But,
barrels contain items. Like we should do smashable barrels.
we totally should. I don't know who it was, but somebody. Now I don't remember, but they were like, "Why the hell aren't you doing exploding barrels in Roker? You could finally put barrels in the caves, and it makes sense because I mean we even have barrels in the caves already.
Yeah.
We even have exploding barrels in the caves, but we just need to have more, just laying
not the right
around,
one.
just waiting. No, we have exploding ones, but
I'm down.
oh no, Tom's down too. Clutch your kick, Jakob.
I
Clutch
think
your
we
kick.
both got sniped by a Scorcher.
Get ready to kick Jakob, Aaron.
I killed the one that got you. The fuck up, Mike.
Yeah, I think it was a
You-
Scorcher that murdered us, Tom.
You guys interested in hearing how much damage I took during that wave?
Oh, I'm good.
0.
I took none.
Holy shit! I just got
No
candy.
one
Why is this
asked.
gray?
Mike, you got candy?
Danish candy? I don't know.
You're gonna get cancelled in a second, Mike.
It's fine.
We still need.
Wait, why am I gonna get cancelled?
Why not?
Because I'm cute and cuddly?
We should keep it trucking.
Yeah, we should get
Yeah.
like the last geodes. We actually. Like,
Oh,
You know
thank
what?
you,
Fucking
Jakob. That
geodes.
was amazing.
you're welcome. Oh, there it is.
That was Jakob, who is one of our awesome animators.
Aw. Oh, you meant me. Fuck you, Mike.
Whoa.
Mike, I'll leave this red sugar for you because I figure you'll need it. I don't need it because I'm perfect and I never take damage, but I figure you
You are
might.
perfect.
Thank you, Mike. HYN says, Jim Bro God says, I like the AI Omega dude. Cool, glad to hear it.
Where do we have to go, Jacob?
I don't
Did you
know,
find
but
the last one?
yeah.
Oh,
By the way, you should take
Last
that. You should take that red sugar node out as well.
What do I do with
So
it?
much in there. Yeah, drop it on the floor. It'll break. And give you red sugar. Clearly.
This one.
Duh.
Oh shit! What the? Put it in. Oh,
I mean,
wait.
I'm still like personally,
Fellas.
I'm a bit torn between how much we should handhold in Rogue Core compared to how
Okay,
much should
where
be
is, okay,
up to the
one
players
second
to
there.
kind of.
Good
Hey,
Wait.
fellas, we need to
Figure it
keep
out.
it trucking.
We were actually getting the reward. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I think you guys got about to
We're
get a
gonna
wave.
share with you, even though you're a dick.
Oh shit.
By the way,
there's a
anybody
workbench.
playing closed alpha and didn't realize it, that skull on the upper left corner with the line and the little dots.
That is
with
actually a model after Mike's face.
one and two is
More
very important
importantly,
because it tells you when a
inside
wave is
Mike's
gonna hit.
face. Mike's got a
Mike's
regular
face.
skeleton just like you and me.
He's a novel.
We should do the Spectre, guys, before we press the elevator.
Haven't we done
should
the
do
spectre yet?
Apparently not. There's one right here.
What the
How many
fuck?
artifacts are you guys getting?
All of them.
A lot.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
3?
I'm gonna get.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's go. Kill it.
Where is it?
I shot it like 5 times and did no damage, so I'm doing my part.
Because your client.
Shut the fuck
Where
up,
is it?
So, I'm
Wait,
pushing my
fix that.
client?
Map.
Someone ping
Yeah, I think
fuckers.
there's a like a you got a little bit of a delay.
We got it.
Nice.
Got
I just
him.
need to deposit.
Yeah,
Alright,
don't
everyone,
know,
everyone come to me. Everyone come to me. Oh, I'm taking so much
No, no,
damage.
no,
from me.
I'm coming.
Is it it? Oh, it.
Who's shooting me?
It's a
God damn it, it's a
vomiter.
vomiter. Ah, fuck, I hate these things, Mike. Remove
What?
him from the game now.
Nope.
Hack into the
You,
game.
you take it. You take it like a dwarf.
Get in the circle of
Tom's-
gifts, please.
Tom's doing some stupid shit over there.
Tom, what the fuck?
Tom,
Oh, let's do that at the elevator.
Alright, fuck.
guys, get here now, and then we'll get the upgrade. Get the elevator now.
R1.
Elevator, 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 elevator.
Okay, you guys are
elevator,
doing
elevator,
the.
elevator,
Wait,
elevator,
you guys doing
elevator,
facility
elevator,
1?
Elevator, elevator,
2.
2. Why is it saying R1?
Because we suck.
I wonder if we. Oh, it probably counts.
Can I do?
from 0
Can I
because
do safety
programmers.
first twice? Oh,
Aaron,
never
Aaron,
mind.
you should go glass cannon.
You shouldn't, but you can. So
Aaron,
again,
All right,
design-wise,
Alright.
artifacts are not supposed to be stackable.
I'm gonna fucking
Yeah,
try it.
but they are.
With your survivability.
Yeah, I know they have numbers with pluses in front of them. I know, but yeah, the whole idea is that artifacts are designed with big old fuck off numbers, right? Because they don't have to stack, and we don't have to consider stacking. Right now, you happen to be able to just like stack them, and wreck game.
I feel like if I play this game, I'm going to die so many times waiting for my team to get into the circle zone. That's never happened to me.
No, ever.
That happens frequently, yeah.
I think that should be like the main tagline for the game.
Did anyone else pick
Get in
Gunlink
the circle.
previously?
Yeah. Get in the circle. Roll core.
Did anyone else pick
Okay.
Gunlink previously?
Yeah, I got
It's
it.
stackable.
Okay.
It's stackable.
So we're replacing Danger Darkness Dwarves with Get in the Circle.
Like a game of musical chairs.
Yeah.
All right,
Musical
21 health,
circles.
baby. Let's go.
Can I get this? Actually,
Oh, this is strong.
I did not get this. Holy shit. Okay.
Yoink. Sea bear safety. Somebody, what the hell is this sea bear safety?
Oh, this is disgusting. I am a machine. Oh, I'm down. Inside you are 2 wolves.
I'm also down.
Someone's asking on Twitch if Dwarves, if their claimers can revive an unlimited number of times. And yes, so as long as one of you is alive, you can get people up. It is generally a bit harder in Rogue Core than it is in DRG.
Get it, Roger.
Perhaps, maybe sort of. I mean, depending, right? So, for example, Aaron right now has a build where he can like kind of like build himself up to be able to revive by killing some things, getting temporary health, and then going for a revive. Whereas Jakob, who's playing as Guardian, is at least able to keep melee enemies away. Some of the melee enemies we have, they have knockback. That's the bruisers, where they like uppercut you and punch you across the room. And though they, for example, right, interrupt revives, and there the Guardian can protect against. But because it's like a pain repulsion field that the Guardian has, and not an actual shield, the way the Gunner in DRG has, you're still vulnerable to ranged attacks. Yeah.
Oh my god, 2 cameras next to each other. Hey.
That's for
Yes,
that
they're not looking.
3D VR video footage.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Get that depth of field.
Did someone take my ammo?
Right, Tom.
Classic Tom.
Someone's asking about camera shake and camera shake reduction. I mean, I think just as in DRG, we will have, possibly already, I don't know if it works. Just so you know, the option, for anybody
works.
also playing in Alpha, the option menu and the various options, like half of them don't work. Just FYI. Ooh. Oh, what a wasted double jump. Jakob, well done.
Like, let's see you play for once.
No.
I know.
Not giving you ammunition.
Show me your skills, Mike.
Never.
Alright, are you guys ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Oh, I have to deposit
I was
my
playing with-
4 security cameras first. There we go.
I was doing a test with Vuker, one of our close testers.
What is this, Mike? Raise the elevator. What does that do?
Right, raise the elevator. What do you mean?
This thing here.
What thing there?
What's this?
No, that's the thing. That's the thing, Jakob. That
what
thing
does it do?
Honest made. It raises the elevator, and then sometimes the elevator has things in it, and sometimes it doesn't.
I've only
It doesn't have anything in it. You wasted your time and my time,
I'll do it again, you.
Jakob.
I've never seen it have anything.
Yeah.
No. Well,
I
it
think
might.
Honest just told you that because he had better things
I
to
don't
do.
Anyway,
Alright, are you ready for the boss?
Touch that ball. Touch that ball. Touch that ball.
we almost wiped yesterday, like right at the very end, because I was trying to throw the last gate stone in, and it kept doing that bug where it like drops at your feet instead of actually flying in.
So, Mike, who are you gonna get in touch with to fix that? Because as far as I know, you're supposed to fix that. Mike.
I'm not supposed to fix it. I mean, I clobbered the damn shit together, and that's why it's half broken.
Oh.
Because
it's all
duct
the
tape.
tape.
Duct tape is holding it together.
Alright, I'm dead. I got one
no.
shot.
I did on
Mark.
that.
Also, there's not really. Yeah, there's a pretty shitty revive windows right now at the boss. Especially if you play like 2-player. It's like, ugh.
Get up, Mark. Ow.
Thank you.
Get
Yay, Mark's alive
fucked
again.
here, Mark.
Aaron is unable to take damage.
Not true, he went down.
The boss is unable to animate, apparently.
No, it's fine. He's just he's doing the
It is
moonwalk.
fine.
Kill it. Put damages up.
No, you.
Where's it?
What the hell is that placeholder effect you guys are putting on the boss?
I don't know, man. Ask the,
fuck is
Yeah,
that?
to place him in a choke.
how about you ask the lead game designer?
Hey! It's
He's-
a complicated game.
he's
There's a lot of
mentally
stuff going on here.
unavailable right
I mean, lead. I'm not the only one. Like as I kept saying.
No,
I can't throw it
fairly
in.
sure you to blame. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll take the blame for it, but doesn't mean I can answer every question
Doesn't mean you're obligated to do
in
anything about it.
detail. Or that. Certainly not if it bothers you.
I think bothers me, Mike. Been over 6 years. Unfollowable.
Oh my god, that's loud.
Why did we didn't even throw the last
You're
one in,
welcome.
Mike? Mike, what are we gonna do with this one?
Yeah, Mike, can I take this
Yeah,
out?
Wait, what the fuck?
Mike, can we go to your desk and like put it in your mouth?
yeah, do it.
Yes!
Maybe dodge dots?
Yeah,
wait,
but-
did you actually drop it? Is anybody recording this?
No, Mike, we're
I mean,
streaming
it's
into a
a
black
stream.
hole.
No, but yeah.
Mike,
no,
this
okay,
looks
it
pretty
isn't
alpha.
recorded.
I happen to be drilling it about the time that it killed. Maybe it was.
No, but I'm wondering. I mean, did you guys actually smash through its like the actual health? I mean, that would be pretty impressive. I think it's got like,
Maybe.
2
I mean,
million.
I don't mean to brag, but I am a fucking glass cannon, dude. So I'm fucking dealing some serious DPS.
It's possible. I
Look at
mean,
me.
sometimes the numbers go absolutely bonkers in this game.
Dude, my numbers are going bonkers.
Got
getting
bunkers
mad.
number, bunker number.
Back.
I'm getting mathematicians reaching out to me, and they are fucking hornswoggled at the quality of my numbers.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Now I've unlocked facility 3 and 1, but I don't have 2.
Why? Why do you?
It's
why do you
because
do
I
this to
think
me?
it's because
Why do you? Why?
I just played 2 with them and
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Of course, that makes sense. That's just how it is.
Or does
That's
it
what you
really,
deserve.
Does it really make sense, Mike? Is it?
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
Is
makes
it
perfect sense.
sensible?
It is the most sensible
Is
thing.
it though, Mike?
Yes.
Mike, are you
No
sure?
freebies. No fucking freebies.
Mike, I think I've earned a freebie or 2.
You know,
Mike,
if you
Mike,
earn it, it's not a freebie now, is it?
seriously, yeah, it is. It's not paying for it.
It's like that's not what freebie
But seriously,
means.
Mike, give me some.
Okay, cool. On YouTube, I can scroll back.
Mike, can I have an alpha key?
Okay, Sentinel Core. Where's the boss fight?
What do we do now?
Where's the boss fight?
I feel like it's too late to
All
start.
right, we're gonna play by play
Is it
here. What happened?
Can we do a
Wait,
20-minute run?
We can do like just start a 3 and then.
Oh,
then
that made
die.
no sense. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened with
Start,
the boss.
start a facility 3 and then just die at some point. I want the dice. I want the.
I
weapon
didn't hear
roll.
anything you said.
We can do that.
Just want the satisfaction of picking a weapon. I like that. I should pick Spar,
What?
actually.
Mike, somebody says, are there plans for implementing a safeguard who is host mid-game, like host migration? They say, kind of sucks to lose all your progress at the end of a mission just because the host has connection issues or they Alt-F forward, or perhaps their host
Does
is struck
suck.
by a vehicle. does suck.
But every time I say host migration, the like programmers look at me like I'm a fucking madman. I think the thing is that it is. I think that once we start going in that direction, we are effectively becoming a sort of there needs to be like actual servers that we control to make this happen, right? So now suddenly we
There will
like,
be machines that require uptime.
and if they go down, shit goes weird. And we are not a service provider in that sense, and I'm not sure if we want to be, and we don't have competencies for that. We make video
Go
games.
Ship Games Internet Router is coming 2028. You heard it here first. Go Ship Games is now an internet provider. If you want Go Ship Games cable in your house, contact GoShipGames.GoShipGames.cable.
So we've gone as far as like with the whole like in DRG, right? You have like multiple saves, and you can get like previous saves and stuff like that. That's about as far as we've gone with that stuff.
Someone in chat is saying Call of Duty did it, and Call of Duty is like an entirely different beast. You play on their servers, and that's also why they have crossplay. Basically, they can shift host and everything because you're not really hosting it.
There also, how many ever fucking hundreds of people work at Call of Duty?
Yeah, and how many dwarves?
At least
Zero.
5.
Zero fucking
For my
dwarves.
comrade, honor the code.
Dwarves only do P2P.
No, you can stay, Tom. We only
canon.
got like 20 minutes left. We just want to do the
I'm back.
weapon roll. Come roll some weapons, Mark.
Yeah,
I
let's do it.
shifted to spotter though.
Oh,
let
spotter,
me
double
change
spotter.
real quick.
On the spooter.
Spotter life.
I'm warming up to Slicer, dude. I had an awesome fucking melee run there that rocked.
Yeah, you
That's
wouldn't stop talking about it, so it's.
Yep.
Sorry for us experiencing joy in life.
Yes.
Don't let it happen again.
I think Spotter is actually my favorite nowadays. It used
Really?
to be Slicer, but yeah,
I like the
I'm
Guardian.
so much fun.
He can like put up the social shield and people can't come near him. That's good.
Social shit.
Maybe it's because of your passion for bird watching, Mark.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you have a passion
Shouldn't
for
it be the
birdwatching?
Falconeer then?
No.
Oh,
Wait, Mike, is the Falconer or the Falconeer?
falconer.
Falconer. We found out that Falconeer's trademark, so we
Yes.
can't do that.
It's not a real word.
It's not a real word.
Why-
It should
you
be.
can
This
just add
is not real word.
You know what?
word
Just
was
add an
used by
extra
someone
E,
else.
called Falconeer.
Falcon with a.
Falconeer.
Falconer.
All right, me and
Falconor?
Mark, we are just
Ooh.
gonna do the Alt F4 and.
Oh, you did the
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
cross thing
Oh, I actually crashed this time.
again, as you deserve.
Mark, question for I guess you in the chat says, remind me, what does Spotter actually do?
He shoots out a crit dart, and it can, if you shoot it on terrain, it will like place an area where if enemies enter it, you get increased crit chance. And if you shoot it on a specific enemy, the same thing happens, but to a single enemy. Right, Mike?
Correct.
I haven't really. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a difference between the AoE one and the single target one.
So is it always better to hit terrain then?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't really.
Yeah, right now we have that thing so that it is, but it shouldn't be. So we got some stuff. It's
Isn't it depending on like where you hit? If you hit the ground, it's
progress.
a sphere, and.
if you hit the ground, it's a sphere, and then enemies can go into that sphere. And
But
then
if
when
you
they
hit an
come out,
enemy, it's just them.
it's just them, but
Never worth it to just hit a single enemy.
maintains that
My
enemy,
experience.
right? Falcon.
Depends. If you really don't
So-
like that enemy.
So the
They
idea
might
is that we want it to be
Okay.
right. I mean, if you want to highlight a single target, that should last for a long
You
time.
almost got hit there.
Right, compared to enemies moving in and out. So, yeah.
Mike, I got a questione. Somebody asks,
Yes.
is there going to be a system for promoting similar to the one in a famous game, Deep Rock Galactic? Hey, there's a expedited bug up there.
Maybe,
see if I can
probably. Don't know yet. But
Or expedite.
oh, what a
Tom can get it.
poor loot bug.
Oh, that's the world record for fastest expedite game.
Poor looty bug.
Oh, boring.
Holy, I'm gonna need this for the show the stream. I think we've done that.
Ooh, show him the R animation on it. Because he's
Corrosive charge blaster. Ah, you don't have the aim for it, Jakob. Admit it. You're gonna be missing shots left and right.
Oh, Mike. Well, the
Freaking
normal
know it.
thing to do right now would be prove you wrong, but I'm gonna prove you right because I'm wholesome like that.
I might just. Oh,
I'm back.
All right, Mark. We have 1,500 people waiting for you to make a choice. No pressure.
It's like using the bathroom at a music festival. Flagon. Oh, excavation rate, cooldown speed. Yeah. Boink. I'm gonna hope I get more melee builds. Grim255 says, are there going to be reroll options for the weapon terminals if you don't like the pull, like as a perk upgrade or something?
Yeah. So we want to do rerolls. We are currently unable to achieve consensus on to how to do rerolls here
Not
in the office.
this.
So
Drama.
so for now, yeah. We've decided to just like wait. we were going we were getting nowhere.
So Mike, the first grenade pick. Why would I want to pick the satchels right now?
The what?
The grenade satchels. Why do I want to pick those right now?
Yeah, you don't. Why would you do that? What do you?
Why
what
would you do that, Jacob? You
freaking
fool.
crazy
You charlatan.
madman?
You nincompoop. Why would you do
Yeah,
that?
you would
just
just
call
call
me
you wouldn't do
nincompoop,
that. You
old man.
wouldn't
I'll
do
do it
that,
again.
would you?
You wouldn't download a car, Jacob, would you?
Yeah, would you? He probably would.
Got a surprise down at the parking lot for you guys.
Dude, if I could download a car, I'd download one of those motherfuckers so fast. Catch me in my e-Civic.
I got like 10 megabytes of car waiting for me when I go home today.
That's the best kind of megabytes. Car megabytes.
This baby gets over 14 vehicular megabytes a second. Killing an enemy gives you 4 temp health. Oh, I like that one. Yep.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
I've been this one. I want, hey, waiter, give me the exact same thing as last time. Mike, somebody has a tech question, sort of.
Yeah.
They say if a host crashes or abandons a mission, could you just do
Yeah.
something like giving dropped players a bonus to the mission-specific progression in their next mission? I don't know if you don't understand it. That's not my fault. I just read it like they worded it.
No, I'm thinking about it. Technically,
You think?
I don't know the exact stuff that's going on, like what we can even do. But what do we do in DRG if host crashes? You
You're
get
just
something?
fucked. I think.
Are you
you're
just fucked?
No, I mean you drop like a resource crate.
No, if the host crashes, right? Whole
Oh,
server
if host
goes down.
crashes. Oh,
Host
right,
crashes.
I
right.
think
Yeah,
you
then you're just
maybe
fucked.
get like failed mission. I know we register like cores and overclocks and stuff when it happens, so it's not.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't. The way we do things, right? It's also because obviously, right, when the host crashes, the server's gone. There is no more communicating between players. The state of the game is
Like three ammo pots in the starting room, Mike.
for real.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I don't want your charity.
Just so you know, there are no more ammo pods in this.
I know.
Is that what that means?
Should have given us bigger pockets, you know.
Yeah. You should. Yeah, there's an enhancement for that. They're like apps.
Not for ammo, I think. Oh, well, it is.
Yeah, there's an ammo enhancement.
Yeah.
Upgrade.
Oh, someone can dig to the
I can do it.
workbench.
How do you just go wrong? Oh wait.
Ow.
Get your feet out of my way. It's the one time I'll tell you, Mark. Get your feet out of my face.
Stop licking on them.
Wow.
This is great content, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Keep going.
Yeah, content.
Is that what you call it these days?
Speaking of content, Jacob, are you content with being in the first cave, or do you want to come over here and get an upgrade?
Already what you're talking about.
Someone's
Tom,
asking
you
how
can-
much the game will
I
cost.
don't want to wait around.
We do not yet know how much the game will cost, but it will be a reasonable amount of the game.
More than a piece of candy and less than a car.
$1 million.
Jacob, Mark, speaking of $1 million, I'll give you $1 million if you come over here so we can upgrade.
Okay.
You don't have
Sure.
$1 million.
I'm away.
do you?
Ah, I fell out of the map. No, help.
All right, I'm gonna get the
Oh,
upgrade.
okay.
Thank you, Mark.
I'm back. Wait, where am I? I'm in the elevator. What?
Yeah,
the?
alright.
I'm in the elevator shaft and I'm stuck.
What are you even doing, Mark?
I'm stuck in the elevator shaft.
No, Mark.
Where are you guys?
Mark,
No.
we're up where we're supposed to be. You have to walk here, Mark.
I'm not gonna dig my way up there. You guys are 100 meters away, and I only have a. Wait, I have a platform gun, but I'm like stuck inside a collider. What happens if I? Yeah, and I can't place platforms on the. Hold on.
I'd rather want a solution than more problems, Mark.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to do, guys.
Mark, maybe you could be a little more solutions oriented about
I
being
mean-
trapped in the earth 100 meters away.
Have you tried teamwork?
I hate when people have a negative attitude about being buried alive.
I can dig myself there, but it's gonna take a while.
You kind of have to. We have like.
Then,
upgrades.
all right, I'll dig up there, but you guys will have to promise me that you guys will come down and see where I landed.
Okay, we'll do that.
No.
Yes.
Jacob, just say yes.
Yes.
Yep, don't worry, man.
Try to look at the terrain. Oh no,
I
this is gonna
swear
take
on my
ages.
third-born child, I'll do it, Mark.
You don't have a third-born child.
Exactly.
That's he's playing the long game.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna quit.
So
this
wait,
is-
were you at the bottom of the elevator?
Yeah. down
No,
there.
I
He's
got.
down there.
I fell out of the map because I.
Yes. Yeah, and then
Like-
you spawn into the lowest point in the map,
Yeah.
which is the bottom of the exit elevator.
Yeah. And there's a huge
Yeah.
collider down here that's blocking my movement, so the only way I
Yeah.
can pick myself out of it is through the terrain. All right, I'm leaving. Guys, I'm playing, guys.
I mean, I just want to say it is Jakob's fault, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I set this up. Took 2 hours.
Yeah, we can
but
all agree on that.
I got him.
Yeah. I am impressed.
I'm gonna let the bulk out. I'm gonna do it.
Who
let the bulk out? Oh, funny. I'll show myself out.
Who shot the mic out?
You. I'll be right back.
Really good. You're gonna get Mark.
I'm gonna get marked.
I think we just
Probably not
expedited the
do it.
elevator.
Not a
that
whole
hurt.
lot of
That hurt. That hurt a lot. Ow.
better than nothing.
Hey, we can. If Mark is out, we can do the upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm actually dying here.
All right, upgrades.
This.
Tom, you infernal Dutchman, get over here. I'm just gonna go for this one.
Mark's cursor's still here. Aw. We miss you, Mark. It's like
it's
you
my
never even left.
Magic missiles are not gonna be that good for me.
Me
It's
neither.
fucking. Any of you guys have a good crit bit?
I kind of do. Or I'm
Okay, you
getting,
take
I
it.
hope I'm getting it. But I don't really. I'm not.
Well, don't make my sacrifice be in vain. What? Ass.
I need health. Bingo!
Crispy Sphinx says, "Are some of the guns in Rogue Core coming to Deep Rock Galactic? Unlikely, because it's a lot of work to balance them, and we balance them for this game, and
Almost like we made rock chords to just not have to go through that again. Get weapons, but not put them in rock because it's hard work.
yeah, we would have to rebalance the whole thing for Deep Rock, and it's configured to different enemies with different health and a lot of different values. So I don't think it's something that we would do. No, sorry. Sorry about that.
Actually, kind of running out of ammo here.
Dude, me too. In a significant way.
I think we should probably call the elevator up. Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's coming.
Yeah,
It's coming.
I missed that actually.
Get fucked. Get. Oh shit.
What's that explosion thing?
Oh, I'm stuck in terrain, and I'm good. I'm good. Tom, wait. Iviro Monomo says, "Why is this not a DRG DLC instead? I would personally love that and would pay. When it's almost literally DRG with new stuff and as a separate game, it kind of takes the excitement for me." Yeah, I mean, it's still closed alpha, so we've got a long way to go, and a lot of that's going to be doing more to distinguish it. Like, it's the comparison is understandable. It's built on the DRG skeleton, but there is still a long way to go in development for this. And one reason of many that we did this as its own thing is that we want to do early access, and you can't do early access with the DLC for an existing game. So none of this closed alpha of testing, any of what you're seeing, any of the sort of feedback loop and all the stuff that you get from doing this sort of thing, you couldn't do that with a DLC. And that's one of the really big reasons. If you want to read more about that on the Rogue Core Steam page, there's a Q&A section where we explain a little bit more about that. So I totally get the concern, and or rather the question. It's something we do get a lot, but
It's also important to note that
these fucking exploders.
all the things like we wanted to do in Rogue Core that possibly can't fit in on Deep Rock with the new systems and everything. When you make a game for like several years, you kind of get to a point where it like the code and like the systems just get really bloated, and just tacking something that's actually full of new ideas, new systems to that is just not really viable.
Got a question: is Omega just mission control with a voice changer? No, Omega is its own own voice and own character.
Oh, I need to go get my ammo too.
So different thing. Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna get that, but I do want it. Jacob, you ever? Yeah.
I mean, it's.
Uh,
I have the charge blaster, and it's like green, so it's.
So he says Omega seems a bit scary. Is this final? I mean, it's a different game, and we've said that Rogue Cores can have a darker, scarier tone. So if you find it really scary, I can recommend playing with a parent in the room or a grown-up.
It's always good to play a little rock core with it while holding someone's hand. We do that a lot at the office. Sometimes, like me and Aaron, we'll just do like a duo run, and then we'll have Mark sit in between us, and we'll just hold his hand, so it's kind of like we're connected that way.
Yeah,
That's right. Somebody also says, why does Omega become British randomly? Yeah, that's unfortunate. One of the worst things that you could possibly have happen to you is to become British randomly. A much worse fate than Kafka's The Metamorphoses. But we... Oh, Ricochet, yeah, baby. But we have... that's like a bug. It's a placeholder thing from... Oh, yeah. Boink. It's a placeholder from, what's it called? Like an old mission control thing that we used to have as placeholders there. So that's a leftover. If he's randomly becoming British, first of all, I'm sorry you had to listen to a British person. Second of all, that's being phased out once we get it fixed. So don't worry.
Phasing out Britain.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Got somebody here. Question to the devs: are there going to be more options to join the alpha? Yes, there will be. We don't know exactly when we're going to be doing the next round of playtest, but we will do more. So don't worry. I'm sure I've got the oh wow, this. I think this is bugged. I hope Mike doesn't hear me, but currently the something about my Thunderhead perk is bugged, so that I'm just gaining ammo by shooting it, which is pretty sick.
You should invest now. That sounds like a good deal.
Rhea says, with how the lore of Rogue Core goes, will there be a campaign option? No, that's not really a thing. So don't expect like a story mode in that way. I mean, we like to have lore. That's a fun, motivating, exciting part of making these games. But it wouldn't be in a way where we're doing it like, how to put it? It's not like we're doing a super long story-heavy campaign. It'll be kind of contextually given like we usually do.
That's actually something I envy, like Arrowhead a little bit with Helldivers, that they're doing like this whole arching story thing. Super cool. Wait, weren't they doing like a new warpoint tonight?
Oh. I don't know. Ouch. Ouch. Somebody asks, will Reclaim, let's go to the next cave. Yeah. Will Reclaimers have like beer or vodka or whatever? We're still working on it. We've got the Abyss Bar in the Ramrod, as you've probably seen, but it's not interactable yet. So we'll figure out exactly what we're putting in there and how that's going to work. But
I think we've talked about the tone will be maybe a little different. You're not working Dwarves anymore. You're like more like a military unit, but
and Reclaimers should be drinking what any stone cold psychopath drinks before work, which is a cold fucking glass of milk, baby. You can skim milk, whole milk, and elf milk.
Elf milk, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I know. Shit. Ow, who's shooting me? Fucking Edgestone.
I'm gonna... Got a bio booster up here, but I don't think I'm gonna get access to it like currently.
Not in this economy. Did I ever tell you about the I was thinking of fucked up drinks? There was one time I was at a bar in Wisconsin and asked the bartender what the worst drink they'd ever made for someone, and he said a gin and milk. He said there was this woman who came in to watch a Badgers football game on TV and was there alone, got there for an 11 o'clock kickoff game, and just had gin and milk all day for the whole game. Isn't that fucked up? Who would do that?
That does sound like that sounds off, but maybe it's also like one of those things. If you try it, it's actually like way better than you expect.
I don't. Maybe, but I don't think so. I just feel like gin would curdle milk.
I mean, maybe that's just for the texture, right? Sprint speed.
All right, let me get that. Hey, should we get this upgrade? As long as we're all kind of here.
I just went down.
Oh.
Maybe do it down at this, maybe. What was that? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it at the secured container.
Absolutely
Then
not
are we?
secure.
Whoa! Pretty cool. Slightly poggers.
Alright, I gotta run, guys.
Bye, Mark.
See you later.
Mark.
Later, chat. Peace.
Sharonade Raid says, "Are we still on Hoxus?" Yes, we are. This game still takes place on Hoxus. Part of the premise of the game is that we have dug deeper down into the core and have disturbed the horrors which lay within. So yeah, absolutely a Hoxus. Oh fuck. Oh, I'm actually in a bad place right now. I need some health. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta lock in here to not die. Going for a little cheeky res. Oh, I'm paying for it with not with my life. Interesting. It's hot in Hoxus, baby. I am hurting. Ow, 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 ow. I need some help. Oh, yep, mission control just became British. Wait, we got another wave or what? What's the deal? I hope not. We'll take a break from this. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Let's all take an upgrade. Hoo hoo hoo.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm just getting that for fucking health.
I have 5 health currently.
Johnny Guitar says, question, do the Rogue Core Dwarves and the DRG Dwarves go get beer together? No. In my head, they are not friends. They are I think to me, Reclaimers kind of look down on DRG Dwarves. So it's not a thought that they're friends. I think it's a different pay grades, different degrees of loyalty to the company, different working experiences. All right, what do we got here?
I think we need to get to the elevator. Oh shit, there's someone over here.
Oh, we for sure do, dude.
Come on, 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 come on.
Yep.
It's shit.
Yeah,
We
where
haven't,
the
really,
oh,
we haven't
yeah.
really gotten there yet.
No, but it's just up there. All right, let's you press the button. You going there?
Yeah.
Cool. Spuchillo says, will the old weapons stay in the game until there's new weapons, or are they just placeholders? It's going to be a combo. I don't know, like, it's not all weapons from DRG that are going to be in this, but there'll be some at least, and I think it's a question of, I mean, right now it's a lot of DRG weapons, and part of it, of course, is the lore justification for this game is that you're going into a mining site and it's like scavenging equipment. So part of that is, you know, oh, fuck, I just got down. So some of that is explanation for why you're grabbing guns that you've seen before, but my hope is that we'll add some more as well, because I think that for me, one of the most exciting parts about this game is playing with new Rogue Core Whippones.
Get up! Okay, don't get up.
Night Elf Bane says, speaking of overclocks, will weapon overclocks from DRG be in the game? Yeah, we addressed this earlier. Hopefully in another version of the game we will have some. We just didn't put it in for the closed alpha. Oh, this is fucked.
Unless
Oh boy,
I'm not gonna make it to the.
boy.
Well.
Well, that's put up an F in the chat if you would, please. Oof. Well, we tried our best, but we did not succeed. Dude, this gets spicy.
It does.
Herman says, this is why Dash needs to be a thing in the game. Yeah, I'm a big Dash enjoyer. I wish we had Dash in this by default. I would love more. I would love more Dash.
At least my beard is still bloody
Love a bit of Dash in my road core.
A little bit. Oh, see here.
Well, folks, it's about that time. We have reached 3 o'clock, so it's about the time of the stream. Where we kick Tom. Got him. But also where we close the stream down. If you're tuning in on Twitch, stay tuned. We're doing a little Twitch raids. We'll raid somebody who's playing Deep Rock or Rogue Core Closed Alpha right now. But at the top of the hour here, worth saying, first of all, thank you and big ol' rock and stone to all you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your questions, your enthusiasm, your critiques, your thoughts on Closed Alpha. Critical things to go over, what you should know if you've just been tuning in lately. A lot of people asking about if you can get keys by asking. No, you cannot get keys for the closed alpha just by asking. We are giving them out randomly, and we are not quite sure when the next round of playtest starts, so I can't promise anything there as far as when we'll be recruiting more people. If you are not already, you can go over to Rogue Core on Steam and click that request access button for the playtest. Also follow the page on Steam so you get all the latest updates coming out of that. Otherwise, what do we got going on, Jacob? We are tuning. Oh, also, if you are just, if this is one of your first streams that you're watching here, we would love to have you join us again. We stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, most every Tuesday and Thursday, unless we're busy, starting at 1 p.m. CEST. So click that motherfucking subscribe/follow button on Twitch or YouTube, because we would love to see you another time. The next time we will be streaming is Tuesday. I can't count days, but
there's a
Tuesday.
Thursday. We're gone Tuesday. And also 5 seconds until raid. So 4, 3.
Yeah, you're right.
2.
Yeah,
See you
okay,
Thursday.
bye.
Bye.
Everyone, love you. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Once a reclaimer, always a reclaimer.
I just need to cut the stream, Aaron, before you